Good evening, Red Deer and Central Alberta. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us for this video update. As many of you will have no doubt heard by now, the Premier of Alberta has announced enhanced public measures and has declared a state of public health emergency province-wide for the province that we're so fortunate to call our home. I will note that the city's Emergency Operations Centre has been and continues to remain in effect. It's been in effect for many months in order to coordinate our local pandemic response, and will continue to remain in effect in the coming weeks and months. The announcements today by the province will no doubt present many challenges for citizens and businesses throughout our community. We know that there's a lot of fear and uncertainty among our citizens with respect to fear for the pandemic and COVID-19 and what it may mean for your loved ones or for your vulnerable fellow community members, but also fear for business impacts and what that might mean for your livelihood. And we know that we all have pandemic fatigue and that it's been challenging for us to continue to navigate through this, but I appeal to our community, goodwill, and spirit of unity so that we can do everything that we can to minimize and stop community spread and to protect the hospitalization rate for the Red Deer Hospital that we all share. I will just note, with respect to specific provincial measures in place, the province went into considerable detail. There is a lot of information, and our City of Red Deer staff will be working tonight, and we will have more updates for our community in terms of local impacts. But I will just address a couple of points. One, with respect to masking, there is, as of last night, the City of Red Deer adopted a bylaw that takes effect on November 30th. We do encourage citizens to comply with that prior to November 30th. And the details of the prescriptions and exemptions in that bylaw are at reddeer.ca. The province did not, even though Red Deer is on a watch, the province did not put Red Deer under mandatory masking. However, there is a local city bylaw in effect. And as noted, you can refer to reddeer.ca for that. The City of Red Deer will continue to coordinate both with Alberta Health as well as with our regional partners to ensure that we have a coordinated local response so that we are minimizing local caseload, helping to keep the rates low, and above all to hopefully minimize hospitalizations and admissions to ICU because everyone in our region shares the Red Deer Hospital. As a final note, as I mentioned, there is a lot of information that the province just released. The city just received this information as well. We will be looking at impacts that this will have for our community in general, but also for those who attend city facilities and any specific user groups or community partners. We will be contacting user groups and community partners over the coming days. We will update through the media. We will update online through our website and our various media channels. And as we have information, we will be transparent and share that with our community as soon as possible. In the meantime, please stay safe. Thank you so much to all of you for doing what you can, and I'll invite our city manager forward to briefly share an update from an operational perspective. Thank you.
So good evening, everyone. As the mayor's indicated, the province has instituted some additional restrictions and some enhanced public health measures that some will take place immediately. Others are taking effect as of Friday. So this obviously has implications on a number of operations in the city. Not the least, of course, is with all of our recreation facilities, our public facilities, fitness centers, gyms, etc. The measures were sweeping, and many of them will have significant implications on what we will and will not be able to continue to provide to the residents. So this evening, our staff will be reviewing all of those measures from the province. We will be meeting early tomorrow with our operations management staff to determine the best course of action. So once we have those details, we will be in contact with the public through our various measures, and we will publicly be able to provide you with more details on exactly what all the implications of this are as well. In addition, there were many announcements related to the schools when the high school grades 7s to 12 in particular would be moving to online learning effective November 30th. That also has implications for our city staff as well. The other measures that the province put in place was to ask us to limit the number of people that are in offices and to encourage people to work from home where possible. This also has implications for the staff at the City of Red Deer. So we will be reevaluating that process as well, and we'll have more information for the city staff that are listening in. We'll have more information on that tomorrow as we coordinate our best efforts. So thanks again for listening, and please be safe. Thank you very much.